Are you telling me that I've walked into the wrong bloody merchant bank?
It would seem so.
What am I like, eh? Such a berg.
Don't give it a second thought. Could happen to anyone.
So you say Chartered Mutual are going to float your company on the stock market?
Yeah, giving it the full works, they tell me.
Would you talk to any other merchant banks before putting your business with Chartered?
No, there's no point, is there? I mean, if Sienna Miller wants to get in bed with you, you don't go down the local boozer to see what else is on offer, do you?
Well, Madonna drinks in my local, as does Claudia Schiffer and Kate Moss, not to mention Kelly Brook.
So it may be worth shopping around after all.
Nah, not interested. Not interested at all. Right. Charter Mutual. Next building along, right?
It's a nice boat.
I really think you should hear what Cornfords have to offer. What about over lunch?
Some other time, maybe. Charter Mutual, they're up there waiting for me.
Let them wait.
Good merchant banks should always be willing to wait on a valued client.
I know we are. Nice to have you on board.
Speaking of which, all right to leave me boat here while I check into the hotel?
I'll tell the porter.
Good. And while you're at it, get him to give it a bit of a swab up with a cloth.
He'll get straight onto it.
And then get him to take it to its moorings in the Surrey Quays.
Of course.
See? They hate me already. She's nice. I hope she's working on my launch.
Oh, she's just one of the new graduates intake.
Good.
So...
Make it happen. So what do you think, sweetheart? Do you think I'm going to make money? Or do you think I'm going to make lots of money?
Well, looking at these proposals, there are a number of aspects that worry me.
Details, I'm sure.
But nobody's ever found oil in northern Chad or even suggested it's a remote possibility.
Is that a problem?
That's for the market to decide.
That's what I thought. Because you know what the collective noun for bankers is, don't you? It's a wench, as in a wench of bankers.
You stupid little girl. Who the hell do you think you are? Don't you ever open your mouth in front of a client like that again. You understand me?
Don't you care what we're offering the public?
Of course not. We just stack the shelves. We don't set the prices.
So there isn't any kind of company you wouldn't float on the market?
No, that's not true. Only last week we turned down a guy who wanted to launch a company selling toilet/bidets.
Even we thought that was a stinker.
Literally.
If there's one thing I really enjoy, it is poaching clients from someone else.
So what I want you to do is draw up a prospectus that makes this crock look like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
And see if you can rustle up an oil consultant who's prepared to be flexible.
About his fee?
No, about the chances of finding oil in northern Chad.
Yeah, I'm up here.
Stacey seems to be making good progress. How's your oil consultancy?
Good. Just getting my presentation together for Cornfords.
What is the worst-case scenario for the oil industry at the moment?
$100 a barrel by 2007, all known reserves exhausted 20 years later.
Well, I think you'll need to do much worse than that if you're going to convince these bankers.
These figures make pretty grim reading, Mr. Brower.
Yeah, it's very bad.
$150 a barrel in 2 years' time, and all known reserves exhausted by 2020.
No wonder the oil companies want to keep this to themselves.
But anyone in the know stands to make a killing.
So what do you hear about northern Chad?
Well, nothing at the moment. It is in the middle of the war zone, but it could be possible, I suppose. You want me to look into it, yeah?
Oh, yeah. We'll put you on a retainer.
Whittaker Wright knew that the key to the stock exchange was propaganda. So he let loose rumors that flew around the city. Each rumor built the value of his stock until his worthless holdings had become the most precious commodity on the market.
So apparently there's oil in Chad.
Yes, there are rumors all over the internet.
Your oil consultant's really doing the business.
Stacy's doing a good job, isn't she?
Yeah. Apparently she just has to express an opinion to provoke a reaction.
Well, she's a very provocative young woman.
So, are you and JW3 ready to play the part of the foolish investors?
Are there any other kind?
No, but watch your back with JW3. Remember, he's a grifter too.
Are you okay? You think I should call a doctor? Or...
No. I prefer to treat myself. Hopefully to at least a couple of $1 million.
Yeah. That isn't good enough. We couriered you our offer last week.
Well, I'm sorry, but Cornforts have no record of it.
Criminy, what kind of half-assed operation you running here?
Could this be it? But it's only just arrived.
$1 million. Well, I'm afraid, gentlemen, you are too late. The Zinc Holdings subscription closed 3 days ago.
You moron. I told you we should have delivered it here personally.
What are you, the mail boy now?
Listen, Dunderhead. You don't give a guy in a motorcycle helmet $1 million unless he's got a shotgun in his hand.
I wish I had a shotgun in my hand.
What kind of investment opportunities are you looking for?
We like commodities.
Coffee, cotton, pork belly.
Oil?
Oil, sure. But the commodity we like best is risk.
How much risk?
As much as we can get.
Then, gentlemen, I think I may be able to help you.
Hang on. So the shares can't be traded until after the flotation, right?
Yeah, investors can only subscribe to the shares now. They don't actually get their certificates until after we're officially quoted on the stock market.
All right. And we're selling them at £1 a go?
That's right.
So what's this price here, and how come we ain't getting it?
Oh, that's a futures market. That trades in the future price of our shares.
Oh, I get it. So the action ain't on the shares for sale, but on the ones we're holding back?
That's certainly the way J. Whittaker Wright saw it.
Whittaker Wright always held on to at least half of the shares in his companies, only cashing them in when his rumors had run their course and the flotation day arrived. By this stage, his stock was worth a fortune. Whittaker Wright's success was soon to prove his downfall. The banks didn't like to see anyone make more money than them, and it wasn't long before they came after him.
Ahoy! Hey! All right, playmates. Who's coming out for a bit of a beano then?
What?
A beano, a little bivvy. Come on, get rid of all this stuff.
What are you celebrating? What?
The latest City Wonder Kids' first spectacular deal. My treat, Bolly and Krug all the way.
We're working, I'm afraid.
Ooh! Hang on a minute. Who's the bleeding client here?
You are.
That's right. You are, me am. If I jolly well want a jolly garner jolly up, and you